We would all like to take some time off and watch a lot of movies. Sounds like fun, I guess. NBC Palm Springs' Steve Summerall did exactly that recently, and for no good reason at all, explains in this edition of Our Desert Pass.
Well, if you didn't grow up in the Coachella Valley, there's the possibility that your first impression of our desert may have been from something that you saw on the silver screen. On that note, I've compiled many of these memorable images captured on celluloid for this edition of Our Desert Past.
Miss, perhaps you could tell me why everybody comes to Palm Springs.
Gee, this is where all the fun is.
And all the girls.
November of 1963 is when much of the world was exposed to our scenic desert through the magic of celluloid. The film was Palm Springs Weekend, a teen comedy that the film star Troy Donahue described as a beach comedy set in the desert. Much of the film was set at the Palm Springs Riviera, which paid homage to the film in 2012 by dedicating one of their poolside cabanas to star Connie Stevens.
The hotel looks beautiful. It's really, you get a good job, really. But it always was kind of a happening spot.
Law-defying, getting their kicks from violence and torture.
Biker films were all the rage during the mid to late 60s, and many chrome and leather caravans journeyed across our desert. In '66, Peter Fonda and Nancy Sinatra led the Wild Angels across Thermal.
You're right, I am a rotten bastard, I admit it.
And Russ Tamblyn would lead Satan's Sadists through Indio 3 years later.
I'm Bambi.
Good morning, Bambi.
And I'm Thumper.
This Bambi and Thumper are not the friendly woodland creatures you grew up with, but rather two lovely lady assassins out to destroy Sean Connery's 007 in 1971's Diamonds Are Forever. This all happened in Palm Springs within the walls of a domed concrete modernist lair designed by John Lautner, the man known for designing the Bob and Dolores Hope estate.
You guys are pros. The best.
And speaking of homes, it was this one on Potencio Lane in Palm Springs that doubled as Elliot Gould's Las Vegas residence in the 2001 version of Ocean's 11.
They're three fun-loving fraternity brothers on vacation. Welcome to Palm Springs.
The Palm Springs spring break was an annual ritual during the 1980s, and it was captured on film in 1985's Fraternity Vacation. This low-budget teen comedy featured a then-unknown Tim Robbins as Mother.
Andy! Andy!
And the Cabazon Dinosaurs became a part of Pee-wee's Big Adventure in 1985.
Ready for Palm Springs?
In 1988, Tom Cruise felt the need to speed past the wind turbines in North Palm Springs during the beginning of Rain Man.
Guys, episodes are on!
Tom would return in 2006, this time taking us on a white-knuckled chopper chase through the same windmills in Mission Impossible 3, proving that Tom Cruise has a lot of fans in Palm Springs.
The name written in blood, Eegah!
And because they can't all be classics, there's 1963's Eegah. A caveman played by future Bond villain Richard Jaws Keel would pursue a young girl across the desert and trashes the Ocotillo Inn for some reason.
Ouch, my hand!
A film so bizarre that sarcastic robots in space had plenty to say about it.
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
First of all, you could quit leaning on my broken collarbone.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and tease me. Come on, just do it!
Of course, our list wouldn't be complete without one of 2020's most well-reviewed films, Palm Springs, which is set somewhere around Joshua Tree. Oh well, Fargo wasn't set in Fargo, and that turned out okay.
It got a little out of hand.
You think?
With Our Desert Past, Steve Summerall, NBC Palm Springs, News First.